Then today's topic is the kind of resume, basically how to get a job. Okay, how to get a job. That is the main topic. So what I'm going to do today, I am going to go through and explain you guys the major steps that you have to go through carefully, to get a job. That is the topic of today. This is a recorded session, and I believe it's going to be provided to you or anyone wants after the recording is completed. Without further ado, I am going to share my screen, but I'm going to turn off my webcam because I want you guys to focus on the screen. And at the end of the presentation, I'm going to turn off my webcam and then we'll talk. Okay, so let's say this screen. Okay, and then I'm going to turn off my webcam. Okay, so hello everybody. So let's get started slowly. If you have any question, anything that comes up, please do not hesitate. You are here to learn. There is no quiz, of course. Okay, so the first thing is this. We are here to learn how you are gonna get that particular position that you have been dreaming of. Okay, there is an important factor here which we are going to highlight in coming slides, but in a kind of overview, there are some steps that you have to be done properly. Okay, so let's go ahead and start it. First of all, you are a student here. So what is the goal? What do you like to achieve? You are attending the school, you are coming to the school, you are paying tuition, of course, you are allocating your time. What is your goal? Okay, let's, Laura, what is your goal? Laura?
Yes, sir.
What is your goal? Why you are here?
Well, to make strong my resume, get experience, and I would like to make my OPT.
It is not about this particular seminar. It is about why you are student, why you are taking courses.
Oh, to improve myself,
Maria, what is your goal? I mean, as a student right now, what do you would like to achieve, Maria? Maria, are you there? How about Sifat? Sifat, are you there?
Yes, to get a job.
To get a job, okay. Hamlet Mal, what is your goal? You are going to spend time. Spending time and money. Hamlet Mal.
Hello? Morning,
Yes.
sir.
Yeah, in a simple terms. So why you are spending your life here, spending your time and the money? What is the
To stay in US, sir.
What?
I would like to stay in US. That's why.
Okay.
And
Abdullah?
if I get a job, fine. Excuse me?
That's enough, thank you. How about Abdullah?
Thank you, sir.
What is your purpose? Abdullah, are you alive? Ali, if someone asks you this question, you're spending time on money. Ali?
Professor, can you hear me?
Yes, clear.
I want a job in an international organization. That's my goal right now.
Okay.
That's why I'm in DC. That's why I'm attending this session to improve and optimize my CV for.
Okay. Another one is Latifa. If someone asks you a question, how can you answer that? Latifa, are you there? Are you awake? Latifa? And how about MD Rashadu?
Yes, Professor.
Why you are attending the university?
Yeah, I'm attending in that seminar because I want to learn how to like create my CV or resume properly, and how do I submit it properly. About the CV and the resume oriented, whatever I need to get something new that's gonna help me to boost me to get a better job in future.
Okay, so first of all, thank you for responses. The goal for you, for a person in your situation, the goal is not the diploma. The goal cannot be a diploma. Okay, the goal should be the position that you are going to get in United States or another place. Okay, because the education will help you to reach the goal. So, what is the position that you are looking for, Laura? What is the position? Do you have? You may not have position in your mind. Maria, do you have any position in your mind? I would like to reach that, so this is why I'm.
Professor, I would like to be in the monitoring and evaluation space, monitoring and evaluation officer or specialist, or because I've been doing that. So that's
Evaluation of what?
of non-profit or the projects that these non-profits implement.
Okay, which program you are in here?
MBA.
Okay, thank you. So, if you have like Ali, was it Ali? Yeah. If you are like Ali, he has a precise position in his mind. He knows what he's doing. Okay, but if you are not like him, I don't know what I'm going to get. I just would like to attend the university, get a diploma. My goal is to get the diploma, and after that, I'm going to look for a job. This is not going to work. This is not going to work. You're going to spend your time and money, maybe waste it. You have to have a clear goal objective. I want to be like this. Anyone has a position in mind? Amar, do you have any position in your mind? This is what you are, what I would like to be.
To be an analyst, business analyst.
Okay, very nice. Latifa, do you have anything in your mind? I want to be this kind of a job title.
A cloud computing engineer.
Excuse me?
A cloud computing engineer.
Engineer of what?
Cloud computing, professor.
Cloud computing. Cloud computing engineer.
Yes, professor.
Okay, thank you. Maria, do you have anything in your mind? I really want to be this.
A business analyst.
Business analyst. Pablo Duran, do you have anything in your mind? Pablo Duran. MD Islam, do you have anything in your mind? What is the position that you would like to get? MD Russia.
Yeah, I'm here, Professor, but still now I didn't have nothing on my mind.
Okay,
yet.
that's good. No worries. This is why you are here. So, if you are haven't decided yet, I mean, everybody told me that this is good discipline. Everybody told me that you should go do this and that and so on and so forth. Yeah, that is a good thing, but you don't know that if it is good for you. Okay. So first thing that you are going to do, you have to clarify what you really want to be. The position, if you have a clear idea of what the position is, then the education will help you to go there. Otherwise, you're just going to waste your time. Okay? So if you have a position in your mind, excellent job. If you haven't decided and you're not clear about what I'm going to do, just think about that. But some of you said that I'm not sure if I'm going to work in the United States or go back to my homeland. That is fine. But you should be an expert on something. It doesn't matter if it is going to be United States or abroad. Okay? Think about that. My area is in IT. I've been teaching in IT. I used to work in U.S. corporate environment as a senior system engineer. So I am from that field. Okay. Some of it may be different. So how are you going to get ready for the job market? The one that I'm going to explain you guys, it is for the United States. Okay. I'm not going to mention about how the visa process is working. That's a different story. First of all, You should have resume, not CV. We don't use CV. We use CV in a different meaning. And secondly, you should have a LinkedIn profile. Okay, who has LinkedIn profile? Let's go from the list. Ammar, do you have a LinkedIn profile? Okay.
Yes, I do.
Helena, do you have a LinkedIn profile? Helena Aguar? Yes or no? Very short. Do you have LinkedIn? Do you know what LinkedIn is? Okay, Helena is not with us. Ali, do you have LinkedIn?
Yes, Professor.
Okay, Latifa, do you have LinkedIn? Latifa, are you there? It's supposed to be interactive.
Sorry, I didn't get your question, Professor.
Are you driving? Are you driving a car?
No, not really.
The question that I've been asking last 3 students is that if you have a LinkedIn profile.
Oh, yes, I do, but it's not
Okay.
properly set up.
Okay, how about MD Rashadu? Do you have LinkedIn or not? MD Rashadu, yes or no? You can type your response if you're unable to talk. Okay, MD Rashadu, I guess he's.
Yeah, I'm here.
What is your answer?
Professor, could you repeat the question one more time?
Sorry, I'm not going to repeat. This is going to be maybe the 5th time. I am expecting you guys listening to me. I don't know how many times asking the same question. Hemlata Mal, what is your answer? Hemlata Mal, what is your yes or no? Okay. Laura, do you have or not? You can again type to your answer. Yes or no?
I don't.
Okay, that's good. So some of you may have, some of you maybe not. Okay. So LinkedIn, it becomes one of the venue, not only that you will be able to present yourself, but also it is going to help to do networking. So you should have your resume when you are preparing your resume. Yeah, my recommendation is that please use AI tools. Okay, fine tune it, make it better. Because in your resume, in anything like an email, there shouldn't be any grammatical error. Everything has to be perfect. So to be on the safe side, use one of those tools. Polish your English. And so, if you don't have LinkedIn profile, please try to get it. It is relatively easy to have it, but you must have it. Just have it, and then gradually you can improve. Gradually you can improve. Here. If you are in IT, you should have some projects under your profile. If you are not in IT, like MBA, same thing. You should have projects. These are the things I've done. Okay. And those projects that you have, it is going to be published on your LinkedIn profile. And of course, your LinkedIn address has to be placed in your resume. So let's talk about a little bit more on resume. What is the purpose of the resume? Why we are doing resume? Anyone has an idea?
I have not idea. That's my guess. Actually, my resume show who am I, or
Okay.
what skills I have inside, and why I'm choosing this field. Like I think I'm the perfect one. I have to rebuild my resume. I have to submit it what they actually ask for the
That's
position.
that the question is, what is the purpose of the resume? No, it is not what is the resume. What is the purpose? So what do you expect from the resume? If you have the perfect resume,
Explain myself.
No. Look, you explain yourself. You have the best
Through resume.
Let's assume that you have
Okay.
the best resume on the face of earth. Okay, best resume.
Okay.
You explain yourself. So what? Are they going to put that resume on a museum?
No.
What is the purpose of the resume? What do you expect from that resume? Laura, what do you expect from your resume? What is the purpose of the resume?
Like the companies read it and be interested on my resume, on me.
MD Islam.
Sorry?
To sell yourself to sell yourself to the company.
Hold on a second, we'll come there. How about Victor Monisi? What is the purpose of your resume? I know the answer. I'm going to share you guys. So I am not asking to learn. I am asking to see what you know. Okay, Victor, what is the purpose of the resume?
The resume represents me. Is going to be like a representative of me
Okay,
to
look,
everybody.
that is not the question. Is not what resume is all about. The question is
Alright.
what resume is going to do for you. What you're expecting from the resume.
Got interviewed?
To sell you.
Interview. Invitation.
Excellent. The only purpose of the resume is to get the interview, not the job. The only purpose of the resume to get job interview. Clear? Resume is not going to give you the job. Resume will help you to secure a job interview. Change your mindset. Okay? So what we are going to do? So we should have a clear idea about what are the positions. Okay, I would like to in this position, that, but maybe you can come up with 3 positions, maybe 2, but not more than 3 positions. Okay, and then you're just gonna look at those positions as if you graduated today. You graduated today and you have diploma. Go apply the jobs. So just gonna take a look at those job announcements or the positions, job description, company info, benefits, and then you're just gonna apply them, right? But do you think they are gonna accept you? Because you are lacking some skills. So if you have a clear idea about what you would like to be, remember, diploma, it is not the goal. The goal is to secure a job position. So you look at the job position, look at the job description, expectations, and these are the things they are expecting, and you look at yourself, oh, I am missing, okay? So if you look at the diagram, the red boxes are indicating the skills that you have developed related to position number 1. The green boxes are indicating the skills and the knowledge and experience that built throughout the years related to position number 3. Okay. At this point, if you are this person, which position you should be applying to? Which position you should get a better chance to be hired? Desantar? What do you say? Which position do you think you are more closer than others?
Position 1.
Position 1, because as you can see, you have more experience and skills related to the position number 1, right? So then there are some skills are missing. Let's focus on position number 1. I'm not going to focus on position number 3 because I have few skills. I'm going to focus on position number 1, and I found that there are some skills are missing. So what you are going to do? You cannot be 100% match, but you are going to fill out those missing skills sections as much as you can. Maybe you can fill out 1 skill, or maybe you can 10. We don't know that, but at least you have to focus on that one. Okay. So then you are going to, how we are going to increase that one? How we are going to increase the correlation between you and the position that you are applying to. Of course, you are going to take courses. You are going to learn some new skills. For example, if you are in IT, if you would like to be in IT, so you should have experience in programming and Linux operating system. We are not asking you to become an expert programmer, but you should have the minimum understanding of what programming is, and the Linux as well. Okay. Oh, I have zero background in Linux. I don't have any programming. So now you find it. Okay. You're just going to improve yourself. There are tools. There are free tools are available. Free videos are available, and you will be able to learn that one. Okay. While you are spending time, I'm spending time to increase my chances, increase the correlation between me and my dream job. Okay. Another thing is that you have to, this is kind of getting ready for the professional environment mentally. You have to dream about the position. You're just going to visualize, you're going to close your eyes and say that I am doing this job. You go there mentally, then you go there physically. Let's pause here for a second. Let me give you guys an example from a different angle. There are two drivers right in front of, let's say, this building here in Alexandria. There are two cars, two individuals, two students sitting in the car. They are identical cars. Okay. One of the driver of the cars, he is dreaming of watching a Broadway show in Manhattan, or he's gonna be dreaming of being his friends with a birthday party, in a birthday party. There's going to be a birthday party, maybe tomorrow morning or today, late evening. So he thinks that I'm going to see this person, I'm going to see that person. It's going to such a. So he's dreaming of being there, even though physically he's still in Alexandria. Okay. And then I said that when I'm going to go there, I was wondering if that person get married, and so on and so forth. The other person, he just focused on the car. I have a very nice car. I have a full tank of gas. Lots of roads in the United States. I'm gonna drive the car. So after 5 hours later, the one who has been dreaming of being that birthday party is gonna be there. Because he mentally first thinks about that one, and then after that, he tries to pursue that one. The other guy, after 5, he just simply still turning around in 495 and just going here and that. He did not achieve anything. Okay? So that is the main difference. If you don't have a clear goal, if you don't dream about that one, if you don't think about that one, if you don't visualize yourself, if you don't visualize yourself in that position, you're never gonna reach it. Forget about it, okay? You're never gonna reach it. Forget about it. That all these papers, diplomas, certifications, they're not gonna help you. I'm gonna explain you why. Okay? The first thing is that before doing anything about the resume, anything about this, you should change your mindset. Okay? When have you ever kind of take a time and think about the position that you've been dreaming of? Have you ever visualized yourself in that position? I'm going to speak about the IT part. I don't know. Let me give you an example. So as you know that Northern Virginia, it is the birthplace of internet. There are so many IT companies. If you go a little bit Ashburn side or Herndon side, there's lots of companies there. If I was a student of IT, you know what I will do? I will go to the places where those companies are during the lunchtime, and I'll go one of those, cafeterias or one of those, small restaurants, and eat something as if I am working there and I'm in a lunch break. And I'm gonna look around like that. I'm gonna dress like that. I'm gonna go there maybe, I don't know, maybe more frequently, and I'm gonna take a look at how people are dressing, okay, and how they are behaving, because I would like to be like that. So that is kind of mental preparation. You go in front of that building, it says Google, or it says Amazon, it says Oracle. But just stop in front of the building, take a look at it. That is my office there. That is going to be my office. That is important part, folks. This is welcome to the United States. If you don't dream it, you're never gonna reach it. Clear? So now you all assume that you improve yourself, you got some skills, you take a look at it. These are the skills are good. For the people in MBA, please focus on AI kind of stuff. Get some AI certification from Google and here and there, and you are gonna have a competitive advantage. And what happened is that right now, let's say 2 years later, you improve your skills, and then you are, become qualified. You become qualified for that position, and also you are mentally ready for that position. Okay. Then details of resume. Again, resume is just one step. It is not the one. It's going to help you to get a job, right? It is going to help you do what? What was the purpose of the resume? Anwar, were you there? Anwar, do you remember what is the purpose of the resume?
Yes, I'm free.
Professor?
Yes, I am.
Okay, one by one. Victor, you go first.
It's to get you to the job interview.
Excellent. The purpose of the resume, not the job, but the interview. Okay. So when you are preparing a resume in United States, it is not CV. CV is a different one. CV, it is a more detailed resume. Okay. So don't use CV. And I brought in some cultures, in some countries, they use CV. We don't use it. This one's going to be misunderstood. Okay, resume. And it has to be in United States business format, which means you cannot put a picture of you. You cannot put your age. Even you cannot put your gender, and also if you are married or not. Okay, these are illegal. This goes to the discrimination part. Okay, so when you are, remember, what was the goal of the resume? Get the interview. So you are going to increase your chances. So don't write everything that you have done. Okay, the things that you have done unrelated to the position, this is going to be a waste of time. Your resume, when you apply it, most of the time it is going to go through a scanning process, not by humans. Sorry. The scanning process, depending on the size of the company, it is going to be done by computers. Yes, sir. You have to convince the computer that you are a good guy. You have to convince the computer that you are qualified for that. Okay, let's focus on that one. When you are preparing your resume, contact information, first name and last name, and address. You should not put full address, right? Just a city name will be enough. And some students, they have long names. Okay, but this is not kind of applying for a visa or anything like that. If you have a short name, you can use it in your resume. Okay, remember the other guy, he may not know your culture, he's going to get difficulties. But if you have a short name, use it there. Okay, you may have some students, I don't know, they may have 2 or 3 phone numbers, one of them from United States, another one from their home country. Look, we are not here to impress the people on how many phones you have. Okay, you're just going to put them a phone. It works. Okay, when they call that number, you should be able to respond to them. And you should put LinkedIn profile indicating that you have something. LinkedIn profile is going to be very helpful because you can update it whenever you want. Okay, LinkedIn profile, it does not have restrictions. Resume has restrictions. You cannot put your picture, but in LinkedIn you can put pictures. Nobody cares about that. All right, it's good. And the objective statement, it has to be related to company. You cannot prepare one resume to send it to all the companies. You cannot prepare one resume and send it to all companies. It's not going to work. So you are going to modify. You are going to modify the objective statement based on the company. Okay. So how are you going to use it? Have a question? Do you have a question? Clear. The objective statement has to be unique for that particular company. How many jobs you are going to apply? How many positions you are going to apply? I mean, how many companies that you are going to apply? It's like, Maria, what do you think? How many companies that you should apply? Maria? Ali, how many companies you should send your resume?
Maybe 1,500.
That's it. I like it. Maybe 1 million. I don't care. I need the job. Okay? Excellent job, Ali. So what you are going to do, you are going to just gonna send it and send it and send it. Okay? So how are we going to deal with all these things? You can use the AI. Just AI said that please update my objective statement based on this company, based on job description. Done. Few seconds. Okay, be careful. And so when it comes to the education section, you don't need to put your GPA unless it is 400%. Okay. So let's take a look at this example. The work experience. In your work experience, you're just going to write your job, what you have done, what was the position, and the date, and then a little bit of information about what you do to that physically or physically what you have done. That Omar, you raise your hand to have a question.
Yes, Professor. So let's say since we are now pursuing our degree, we don't have any experience right now. So in the resume on the experience, what do we write?
Excellent question. I'm going to address that one. Thank you for bringing up that question. Anyway, so you're just going to let them know that what you have done. LinkedIn profile, and then the skills that you have, soft skills, hard skills. Hard skills are technical knowledge. This particular programming language, this particular networking, and so on and so forth. Soft skills are attributes and habits that describe you individually. Okay, so if you are a good team player, if you have make a contribution, if you manage people, these are the things going to come forward. Okay, here's an important point: transferable skills. Transferable skills. It is something that you have to be aware of, especially if you are coming from a different background. Yeah, we have seen this kind of cases in IT. A person, for his undergrad and masters or throughout the years, he worked in a different industry. And after that said, I'm going to change my path. I'm going to go to the IT. That person has 5 years experience in marketing. That person might have, 3 years experience in the, store manager or whatever. Now, when he is applying the job, there is nothing related to IT, right? But there is a solution for that one. We call them transferable skills. Let me give you guys one example. Then I'll answer the Amar's question. So here is the case. One person, he's been working as a store manager, and then he said she decided to go in the field of IT. Okay, all those years that she'd done and learned, it is going to be wasted? No. We call them transferable skills. Let me give you an example. So Maria worked as a retail store manager and a little bit of marketing. Now she is applying for an IT job. How are we going to use this one? Problem-solving skills. In retail, Maria often had troubleshoot the sales system errors and customer complaints on the spot. So this can be transferable, right? In IT, in a similar fashion, the problem-solving skills and have the interact with the customers and so on and so forth. Communication. When she was working as a retail store manager, she explained the product features to the customers patiently and presented what they are doing or what they are selling. Okay, the same thing can be used in IT field. So then if you have a good communication skills, you can explain the technical things, you can make a presentation about the system. Data and tech use. While working in the marketing, she used the analytical tools, the point of sale system and digital platform. Again, these can be transferable, and this goes on and on like that. So this is one of the area that you are going to use AI. Okay, just gonna put what you have. This is my experience. This is the job I am applying. I would like to utilize my skills, and I would like to transfer them to the position. So AI is going to kind of prepare your resume to highlight these transferable skills. Impressive. You are going to like it. It is, and all those years that you have done, it is going to be converted forward. Very nice. Okay. So we are kind of approaching towards the end of the resume part. So one email, one phone number, we mentioned that, and then education. When you are going to list the education, you are going to put the most recent one on top. So you are working at WST, that's it, and you have a bachelor's of degree from another. You don't need to put high school, okay? In terms of the experience, that is going to most recent one go on top of it. The title, what you have done physically, okay, that's important. They're not going to look at what the company is. They're going to look at what you have done. Okay, Laura, what is your question?
Yes, in education, we should put like our degree back home, Our
Yes, well,
bachelor.
of course. I have a bachelor's degree, and I'm getting master's degree. Yeah.
And
What?
your okay, no
Under
high school or
no high school. No.
okay.
Just under education, you're gonna put your bachelor's degree, your master's degree, and if you get any certifications, if you get any training, you can put it there. Okay. So in your social media, like let's say in your LinkedIn, please put there a professional picture. Okay. Make sure it is professional looking at the not only your dress, but the light is important. The light is important. Okay. So then you prepare everything. That thing is applied. It is going to go through the initial scanning. Initial scan is going to be done by the computers. The system is going to read your resume and compare it with the position and then eliminate it. Eliminate it. Eliminate it. If your resume is good, it is going to survive, and you are going to be on the short list of candidates. You are going to be in the short list of candidates. Let me pause here for a second, folks. Throughout my career, I've done so many hirings. I've been the hiring committee chairman in different institutions. I did this job a lot. I mean, so I've seen so many resumes. I interview I don't know how many people. So of course, I'm not going to go explain everything. Take your time. This whatever I'm explaining here, that is the summary of whatever I learned as a hiring person. I was at the other side of the desk, not as a candidate, but a hiring person, hiring manager, or the hiring committee chairman. Okay, so anyway, so you did your job well. Now, very nice, fancy resume, and then it passed through the system. Okay, how are you going to pass through the system? There are a few things that you should be aware of. That the font has to be one of those well-known fonts. A capital letters, stay away from that, but that is fine. Bullet points, lines and borders. We usually don't like the lines and borders because that is for humans. That is for the computer. It doesn't matter if your resume has borders or not. When it comes to the date, here is an important. In United States, the date format is different, right? First the month, then after that the day, and after that the year. That caused so many confusions. How are you going to overcome this one? Very easy. You are not going to use all numbers when you are going to write the date. You're just going to write the name of the month, not number, the name of the month. Like if it is July, you're just going to say July, okay? Not 7. In your resume, you should not use abbreviation, graphics, logo, pictures. They don't want them, like italics, underline. These are dangerous because the computer not able to read them. Okay, be careful. Okay, so you apply to resume. Assuming that again you did an excellent job, your resume passed through the system. This is how you are gonna kind of polish, how you are gonna make a resume more attractive and nice. You are gonna use one of those generative AI. So you are gonna you prepare your resume in Microsoft Word, and then get the job description and then feed both of them into the AI and see how it's going to improve, how it's going to modify your resume. Okay, these are the prompts. You can use it. You can copy. You can take a picture of this one and use it. So you can say that, hey AI, I'm going to give you information about my background and the position I would like to apply. Here's my background. Here's the position. Then please write my update or write my resume based on this position. That okay. Or if you want, it can generate the cover letter right away. So you should use this one again and then make your resume nice and clean. Formatting will come later on. Okay, now we are coming to job interview. Before job interview, let's address Ammar's question.
Yeah, Professor, my question regarding the education. So if right now we are doing masters, so about the bachelor's. So my bachelor's was in different field. So do I need to add that for my IT?
Of course. Of course, you must do that. Okay, so let's address the question of the experience. I'm still a student. How I'm going to have to use experience? That is a classical question that appears all the time. The solution is this: while you are a student, you are going to develop projects. You are going to make projects. The projects in some courses, some courses comes with the projects or maybe a capstone project. When you develop the project, make it professional looking, and then put it on LinkedIn. Put it on LinkedIn. So if someone look at your LinkedIn, you have been actually working last 2 years. You developed 10 projects last 2 years. You know that you're a student, but under that limited condition, you push the envelope. You are such a good person. You push the envelope. You did not confine yourself. You did not confine yourself with only the diploma. You go forward and you develop some projects. That is gonna give them a very nice impression about you. Because wow, look at this. This guy's doing projects last 2 years. It is not equal to 2 years experience, but it is equal to this guy is in the field. He's doing something with that limited let's say resources. This is one way to pass that obstacle of the years of experience. Another thing is that your background may be different because in IT, you cannot find a person, at bachelor's and everything is IT, and very few. If you look at just in IT, you can take a look at their LinkedIn profile. You will see that they're coming from different background. Okay, because IT is relatively new. IT is relatively new, so it's just going to indicate that this is my background. This is my undergrad degree. I did this one. Remember, the transferable skills is going to help you. Okay, you should use that transferable skills. Whatever you have done that, you're just gonna. If you ever work, you're just gonna say that these other things. Yeah, for this one, just go and write a prompt to the AI. It will convert it for you. So you don't have to spend too much time. Okay, let's come to the job interview section. Remember, the main goal of the resume is to secure you a job interview. Okay, so job interview, it is the one it's going to help you to land a job. Okay, first of all, when you are going to go to the job interview, you cannot hide behind a diploma. What do you mean by the hiding behind? I have a diploma. Don't ask me any question. I have a diploma, so it means that I know everything. No, sir. Whoever is applying that job, they have diploma as well, like you. So put aside your diploma. Can you do this? Don't hide behind the diploma. Can you come forward and do this one in front of us? So this is called self-confidence. If a student did not cheat during his school years, if a person take the courses not just passing, but for learning, that kind of personalities will show up in job interview. But if the person is copy and pasting using AI to solve the assignment questions and then try to impress the professor, did excellent job, get an A or B or whatever, but in reality, none of them is going to work. All those years spent, it is wasted because that person has zero self-confidence. That person is hiding behind the resume, behind the diploma. It is not going to work, folks. Sorry. In American terms, this is where the rubber meets the road. The rubber is the tire, where the rubber meets the road. Okay, that is the reality. Okay, be careful. There are different types of job interviews depending on the company. Maybe a formal informal interviews. Formal interview, just gonna dress up and go to a room and then or informal interviews where they will walk through the company. They will you'll sit and drink a coffee or somewhere, and then and the sequential and the panel interview. Sequential panel interview. You go this department, you go that department, you go that department, and maybe you're just gonna attend. It's going to be a panel interview. Group interview means that you're just in a room. There may be others there. Situational interview. They will put you in a situation that something is happening. What can you do about this one? You may have nice diploma. What do you do right now? Okay. Phone and video interviews, it is going to be done, but most of the time, phone interviews are initial scanning purposes or the final decision purposes. So it is going to be the video interview. It's going to be that. In my experience, I went through informal interview. It was sequential, and then informal, sequential, That's a kind of group interview. What we did actually, I was with a group of people, and we went to lunch together. Yeah, and thrown in the same car. During the lunch when I come. Throughout this interaction, we had, they were asking as if I'm a new guy. They just would like to learn learn myself. Then after that, a little bit more technical questions will come at the end. In my case, came at the end. Okay. So if you get a call or an email about the job interview, you can ask this question: what type of interview it's going to be? Okay. Or some cases they will let you know beforehand. It's going to say the video interview with 3 people. In some cases, they said that you are not going to see anybody. They are going to send you 5 questions. You are going to respond to them with a video. Okay, these are the cases that have been asked. I'm going to focus on the online job interview. In online job interview, okay, there are certain things that have to be careful. First of all, make sure that, folks, I'm not going to go to the details, but I experienced so many things. Again, I don't know how many people I hired, how many people we deny. Okay, I've seen some terrible job interviews. You cannot believe that this person is looking for a job. Of course, I've seen high quality interviews as well. So please don't make those stupid mistakes. Okay, your job interview, it is going to let them know that who you are. Okay, you have to do your homework. Make sure that your computer is ready, your webcam is ready, it is working. And the light in job interview, it is the light. It's very important. Okay, if you do a quick search on how I'm going to do job interview, you can find tons of information about how we are going to set your camera, how we are going to set your light. Make sure that your internet is not going to be a problem. If it is the case, you can go to one of those public libraries. Has a kind of small room that you will be able to do job interviews. It is free. Okay, if you don't have good internet connection, if there are so many people in your household, they're making noise always, and if you don't have a quiet place, then you can go to public libraries. They have quiet room. This is for Fairfax County. They have public room. This is kind of quiet place. They have nice lighting as well, and then dress professionally. So we don't care what kind of job is that, but you have to, you have to dress professionally. If you're a male, please put your tie, okay, and a nice shirt. Something like white or bluish kind of, okay. Don't make it kind of very flashy colors, like a flash red kind of. It will distract them. And for the ladies, again, professional dress if you have it. Okay? If you don't have it, you can rent it. Okay. So this is virtual, so you are gonna see a certain portion of your body. You're just gonna make sure that you are sitting properly, the angle, the face, the light. These are the important things for video. Okay? Your background is important as well. I don't know. There was a guy he's applying a job and his background was terrible. I don't know what was the purpose of that person. So if you are, at least have the artificial background. That guy I guess he didn't know how to do the artificial. And you're applying a technical job, and you don't know how to set up your Zoom, and you don't know how to change your background color. Are you sure? Are you sure about this technical job? Okay, so then we said that, okay, whatever he may be talking about himself. I'm a big guy. Forget about this. You couldn't handle the simple technical task, which is about your job interview, and you're talking about you are going to fix the IT problems. Forget about that. So be careful. So if it is especially in IT, so that should mean technical problem. And then you should, of course, do your homework, get ready, kind of improve your knowledge about the company. You can put a sticky note about the company. It just sits next to your computer. You can take a look at it. Okay. And if it is going to be, first time, you're just gonna repeat it. So the things gonna do it over and over again. Okay. Build some reflexes. And an important thing is that you should be ready to ask them a question. again, you should have at least one question to ask the company managers, because at the end of the interview, they're gonna tell you that now it is your time. Please let us know if you would like to, if you want us to clarify certain things. If you say, "Oh, I'm fine, I don't have a question," that is not good. That is not good. So you have to ask a question, minimum at least one question. 2 questions is good. 3 is good. No more than 3. Okay. So you should have that. You can write the question and then put it next to the computer when time comes. Yes, I have a question. Okay. And the day of the interview, make sure that you are ready. You probably it's going to take an hour. Okay. You have your resume next to you because they may going to go through your resume. Make sure that nobody's going to distract you like a phone or someone is going to walk in. Okay. You should ask good questions. Okay. Well, one more thing. This is the last one. Interview anxiety. Oh my God, what I'm going to do? What if they ask this question? I forget this one. Oh, what if they ask that question? Oh, I put this one resume. This is not good, folks. If you have that anxiety, you're gonna screw up. You're gonna panic. They're gonna ask you one simple question that you think that is going to be. They're gonna catch you that, and then you panic, and that is going to be terrible. So interview anxiety, it is part of the deal. So how are we gonna address this one? Anyone has an idea? I really need this job, otherwise I'm gonna die. If they ask me that question, oh my God, how am I gonna answer it? First of all, you are gonna change your mindset. The job interview that you are gonna be experiencing, it is not for the job. You may say, "The professor, are you crazy? What are you telling? What is this?" The job interview that you are going to enter, it is not to get a job. It's a practice for you. So that I don't think I'm going to get a job from my first interview. Maybe I'm not going to get any job from the first 3 interviews, maybe 5 interviews. I'm going to use all these interviews for practices. Okay. So you are going to be relaxed. You are going to relax because you are not expecting anything from that interview. Just the interaction. That is a training. Okay? So if you screw up, I will care because I'm not expecting to be hired. I'm not expecting to be hired. Relax. Okay? If you have nothing to lose, then it will lower the anxiety. Okay? It will lower, and then you become more confident, and your interaction is going to be more professional looking. So then, after the interview, whatever you learn, the main thing is that it is really difficult to get a job from your first job interview. It's really difficult, folks. Difficult. But you're just going to write down what are the mistakes that you made. How they respond. Just improve yourself. The first interview, you learn one weaknesses about yourself, improve. The second interview, another one. Just going to go like that. Okay? So when you go to the second interview, it's going to be more confident. I've done this one before. Bring it on, man. And remember, you are not expecting to land a job. You are there to practice and kind of learn how the things are happening here. This is how we are going to handle the interview anxiety. This is the end of our presentation. This is all I have. Okay, the microphone is yours. If you have a question, please do ask your question.
Hi, Professor. I have a question. How could you please share a few examples? Like, how do we ask questions to the company manager? Like, as you mentioned, we should ask at least one.
There are if you go to the AI, okay, and then just explain what the position is and who are, and it will generate you the question that you will ask. It is specifically about the position and company. There is not like one concrete one. Okay, you can find so many resources there, but just 2 or 3 questions. Just make sure that it's going to be there.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Anyone else?
Professor.
Professor.
Yeah.
Professor.
It's just
One by one.
sorry.
Kulan? Yes,
Yeah,
Kulan?
yeah. It's my third time of attending this workshop. Every time attending this, I really achieving more and more. And I tried to send my resume. Recently, I have sent it to some few of the companies, and then could you please review that for me? And the question is there any other AI tools that you would recommend except ChatGPT for the resume tailoring?
ChatGPT is good. If you want, I can take a look at your resume, so you can send it to me, I can take a look at it. Or you can do
I
this.
already sent it.
You send it to me?
Yeah, already.
Then?
Yeah, I did actually.
You sent your resume to me?
Yeah, I did like 10 minutes ago.
Oh, I see. Okay. I haven't
Okay.
checked my email yet. Ali, you are next.
Professor, 2 questions.
Please go ahead.
In the non-profit sector, if you have like too long names of project names are too long, so can you like add abbreviations in your resume?
What you can do, where did you do those projects? In United States or in another culture?
Here as well as in other cultures as well.
You can simplify it, and after that you can explain it.
Okay. Also, a second question is, if you use AI for your CV optimization,
yes,
does the ATS reject it or like no?
If you do it well, it cannot reject it because you are increasing the correlation. The computer which is going to read it, it is going to do this very simple. It's a kind of AI tool. It is already loaded with the job description. It's going to read your resume and see if there's correlation. They're not asking, the computer is not going to try to find out if there's 100% correlation. They set it up maybe 50% correlation, maybe 70% or whatever. We don't know that percentage. It's up to the company.
Okay, Professor, my question regarding the experience. So since we don't have any experience related to IT.
Projects. I mentioned to you guys projects. You are going to do projects while you are in the college, while you are in the school.
So the capstone projects we can.
The capstone is good. Which discipline you are in IT?
Data analytics.
Okay, so is this your first quarter or?
Third quarter. This is my third quarter.
So take a look at the capstone is good, but do more projects then. Okay, what kind of tools do you guys use? Did you use Tableau?
Microsoft Excel and Tableau, I believe. Yeah.
Tableau. To do some projects on Tableau. Who teach you Tableau?
Actually, it was in our course, Advanced Business Analytics.
Who was the professor?
Professor Chad, I believe.
Just go talk to them, Professor. I would like to. I'm gonna go through this Tableau one more time. I would like to improve my skills. Can you give me a suggestion about the projects? And for the project, you are gonna need the data, right?
Okay.
Yeah. Do some projects by yourself, not just for the course. But Tableau is good. If you do Tableau projects, they will like it. That's gonna be very nice.
Okay.
But not one project, okay? Every semester, one project. Every semester, one project. So it's just going to say that you've been doing project last 2 years. Okay. Okay.
Hello, Professor.
Yes. Yadav, how can I help you?
Okay, my question is, is being overqualified a bad thing for the entry-level positions?
Look, the company is looking for someone which is going to be part of the team, which is going to have harmony with the teammates, okay, and also who is going to be happy with the salary. If you are overqualified, they say that, look, you are overqualified, you can do this job, we know that, but we know that you are in desperate need of money, but 6 months later, maybe a year later, you are going to be a problem for us.
All right.
Okay. You are going to be a problem for us because you start to complain that I know better than all of this, why I'm here, and you start to have problems with your friends. So they don't like that one. Okay, the reason for the overqualified, that person becomes a problem for the team, and also ask more money.
Yeah, expectation doesn't meet.
Yeah, be careful. It is good, but if it is too much, it is not good. Okay, so what you can do. Back in your home country, you may be involved in so many projects. You may be manager and this, and now you're just gonna start from a lower level job. So don't highlight those management. I managed people of 10 people. Just Just make sure that you can lower it. Okay, you can lower it. Okay, don't put big names and kind of thing. Okay.
Yeah.
Again, use the AI and say that AI maybe AI will help you to tell the AI that I don't want to be seen as an overqualified. Here is my resume. Here is the position. Can you revise my resume?
Okay, Professor.
Next question. Okay, if you have a question, microphone is yours. If you don't have a question, you can exit right now.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
So, do you recommend to put or where to put like we are OPT applicants? We should put in like OPT friendly or something like that in our resume.
No, I don't know. It's been a long time. OPT is a workplace, right? That doesn't matter.
Okay.
Talk to the OPT person, but it is not, you're just gonna apply the job, right? Doesn't matter if there's OPT or not.
Yeah, yes, because the conditions, I don't know, like should be different for like.
No, I don't think so. Again, I guess there is one person here at this university will help you for OPT. Ask them. But for the resume, you can. I'm looking for OPT. I don't think it's needed.
Okay, thank you.
Professor, could you please share your email ID in the chat?
You don't know me?
Sorry.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine because you are in different. I'm just.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go into chat. Okay, so I put in the chat room. You can see it there if you want.
Thank you.
Okay, anyone else? If you don't have a question, we are going to end the session.